llegó a la meta.
Once more, Caitlin Clark has achieved success, just when the sports world thought she could no longer surprise us. The Ladies Professional Golf Association, or LPGA, made a shocking move that has left the WNBA shocked and looking for explanations. In recognition of Caitlin Clark's leadership, competitive passion, and global impact, the LPGA just reached a major cooperation agreement with her. But here's the twist. Insiders claim that because this contract has the potential to significantly change Caitlin Clark's future and possibly even the future of women's sports, it has caused a tremendous deal of hostility between the WNBA and the LPGA.
Inspirada por mí, solo. Necesito dejar de pasar tiempo contigo. De hecho, me di cuenta cuando jugamos la semana pasada. Sí, ¿y luego qué pasó?
Bueno, no he jugado desde que estuve allí ese día.
¿Verdad, amigo? Estaba nevando. Había como 4 nevadas en el suelo en Indianápolis. Eso es genial. He estado tranquila. De hecho, he estado haciendo algo llamado baloncesto, pero he probado mucho mi...
To find out more about Caitlin Clark's new LPGA contract, watch this video. WNBA executives were enraged by remarks made by LPGA authorities. How this could impact her WNBA career and why this momentous choice is still being discussed in the sports world. Let's begin now. It all started earlier this week when the LPGA issued an official press statement confirming what fans found hard to believe. Caitlin Clark, the star of the Indiana Fever basketball team, had committed to a multi-year ambassador and performance partnership with the LPGA. The alleged 8-figure deal includes promotional activities, commercial collaborations, charitable contests, and perhaps competitive involvement in celebrity program events.
Entonces, llevo ropa y tengo estos bonitos pantalones de golf. Me gustan porque son un poco deportivos. Tengo estos zapatos de golf East Side, el azul está en la parte inferior. Mis nuevos pantalones de golf son un trabajo en progreso. Necesito que sean perfectos.
For Caitlin Clark, golf is nothing new. Almost nobody expected the LPGA to bring her in at this level. She has already been seen at celebrity competitions, showcasing an astonishingly good swing and natural form. The narrator's tone in the footage. When the announcement was made, fans went crazy. Social media posts such as Caitlin Clark is officially entering the golf world went viral. Amazing marketing for golf and basketball. There is no stopping this woman. I hope the WNBA is ready because the LPGA recently made a big move. The deal, which merges the worlds of golf and basketball under a single outstanding athlete, was explained by LPGA as a celebration of excellence and impact. That's when the real stress began. There was something that truly bothered WNBA executives. Caitlin Clark represents the kind of leadership and global impact that transcends any single sport, Commissioner Molly Marusan stated during the LPGA news conference. She is the perfect example of what it means to promote women's sports around the world. That appears harmless and even charming at first glance. However, reports stated that a number of WNBA front office employees were furious behind closed doors because they believed the LPGA was suggesting that Caitlin Clark's real platform for global influence would be larger outside of the WNBA. An insider reportedly said, "It's like they're trying to steal the face of our league and frame it as a collaboration." By concentrating their marketing on Caitlin's visionary influence, something the WNBA has mostly relied on for fan engagement and TV. Another executive even went so far as to remark ratings. The LPGA had gone too far. In other words, this was more than just a cooperation, it was a proclamation. So why did the LPGA act in this way? The simple answers are growth and relevance. The LPGA has been searching for ways to attract a younger, more mainstream audience, especially in the US, while women's golf struggles to get regular TV coverage.
Vamos. Entonces,
¿Has puesto snaps aquí? Sí.
dale duro.
Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, is presently the most popular female athlete in America. She set records at the Iowa College Games. Bringing Caitlin into the realm of golf is about more than simply sports. Her WNBA debut was one of the most watched women's basketball broadcasts ever. It has to do with business. The LPGA just partnered with one of the world's most recognizable athletes. This is more than just a golf deal, a marketing specialist told ESPN. It's a cross-cultural interaction that is already producing beneficial outcomes. Following the news, LPGA social media accounts saw a 72% rise in engagement. According to reports, in just a few hours, Clark's co-branded items sold out. Even though the LPGA may have just made the best branding choice of the year, the WNBA has a very different perspective. According to a number of stories, WNBA authorities were unprepared for this deal.
Primero tengo que preguntarte por el rendimiento de tus compañeras de equipo allí.
Sí, sinceramente, estoy orgullosa de ellas. Da nervios ponerse delante de un montón de gente y tener que golpear un palo de golf. Obviamente, somos jugadoras de baloncesto, así que no se nos da muy bien. Pero ellas hacen que este evento sea divertido. Así que es divertido tenerlas aquí.
¿Y cómo ha sido para ti?
It seems that Caitlin Clark's team informed the league about her cross-sport collaboration discussions. While specifics were kept under wraps until the official LPGA announcement, that did not sit well with several league insiders. A WNBA communications director allegedly said off camera, "We built so much around Caitlin. She is the focal point of every advertising campaign and television collaboration. The LPGA's recent meddling with her brand is disruptive. It's not just executives that feel uneasy. A few WNBA players have also quietly voiced their concerns. Although Caitlin is wonderful, the entire golf arrangement seems pointless," The Athletic was informed by a player who desired to stay anonymous. Building the WNBA should take precedence than balancing two sports. Others, however, see things differently. Some fans argue that Caitlin Clark is improving the WNBA and showcasing the power of female athletes in a range of sports. By expanding her brand outside of basketball, there are two sides to it. Despite wanting her to flourish, the league does not want to lose control of the narrative. What is the true benefit of this transaction for Caitlin Clark? First, let's be clear, she won't be leaving the WNBA, at least not anytime soon. She has a contract with the Indiana Fever, and it is expected that she will return for the 2018 season following a hiatus for training and recuperation. However, here is the interesting part, as stated by reports. Caitlin's LPGA contract gives her availability of training facilities and adaptable media appearances that might fit into her summer schedule. As a result, fans might see her in professional tournaments, golf charity events, and even in commercials featuring LPGA stars like Nelly Korda and Lexie Thompson, if such performances go well. Don't be surprised if Caitlin later takes part in a celebrity invitational tournament or mixed exhibition. One source claims that the LPGA is thinking of developing a crossover cup that would pair top golfers with athletes from several sports. You know who its face would be? Caitlin Clark. Behind closed doors, the WNBA is not very worried about Caitlin playing golf. It's because her impact could entirely shift away from the league. Caitlin Clark is currently the primary driver of WNBA viewership. When she performs, tickets triple, merchandise sells out, and ratings soar. If she starts investing time and effort in golf, even for appearances or sponsorship deals, the WNBA could lose its most valuable marketing asset to another sport. The LPGA is also aware that there isn't a rivalry on the course or court, it's a struggle for supremacy in culture. A sports business journal analyst explained it with expertise. The LPGA, not just Caitlin Clark, signed her story. They are betting that a complete league is not as potent as her name. Since Caitlin Clark is altering the rules, they could be right, to be honest. While WNBA players regularly battle for fair recognition and sponsorships, she is demonstrating that a female athlete has the power to demand attention on her own terms from people all around the world. It's interesting to note that LPGA players have overwhelmingly expressed support for the deal. Nelly Korda, the world's best player at the moment, posted on Instagram, "Welcome to the LPGA family. Excited to see more people discovering our game," Caitlin remarked. Caitlin's competitive spirit fits perfectly in golf, tweeted Anuka Kesar, one of golf's finest players. "I can't wait to tee it up with you." That is a huge amount of support. It shows that the LPGA does not view Caitlin as an outsider. They see her as a bridge between generations of sports fans and as a member of the future. What then takes place? The WNBA will likely want to improve its relationship with Caitlin. Maybe by giving her more flexible media rights or other marketing incentives. The LPGA will continue to highlight her in upcoming events, charity competitions, and social media marketing. In actuality, though, we are seeing firsthand how women's sports branding will evolve in the future. For many years, female athletes had to fight for recognition. Caitlin Clark is flipping that. Now, the co-workers are fighting over her. In both basketball and golf, Caitlin Clark is redefining what it means to be a global sports icon. Caitlin Clark, who is only 23 years old, has emerged as a connection between two of the most popular women's sports in the world. The LPGA's bold action might worry the WNBA, but one thing is for sure, women's sports are more exciting, competitive, and influential than ever. Caitlin Clark is proving to young athletes everywhere that genius knows no limitations. As spectators, all we can do is sit back, watch history unfold, and say, wow. Whether she's sinking a three-pointer or playing a perfect drive down the fairway, given that this is only the start, I appreciate you watching. We'll continue to give you the most significant news from the world of women's sports. Therefore, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the notification bell, like, and subscribe. I'm your host, and this was Basketball and Beyond. Later, I'll see you. Music.